Now I'm off to the grocery store to see if they have any deals going on. So there's already good deals. I was hoping to get some beef today, and look here. $10.65. They're normally so these have to be used or frozen by today. So I'm going to get them and put them in the freezer right away. Great deal. So some other good deals. A London broil for $11.35. Normally $18. Gonna get that. A beef steak for a beef roast for $11.79. Normally $21. Perfect for the crock pot. Really amazing deals on pork roasts. $8.77 for this giant butt roast. So I'm at the Cup Foods on Nicollet in South Minneapolis. If anybody's local, if you need meatballs, these are a good deal. On sale for $6.99 from $8.99. This brand, but look up here. Save $1. So it will be $5.99 for all of these meatballs. If you like chicken, this is a great deal. A pound of fajita chicken. It's got all the seasonings in it. You don't have to buy any of the seasonings for $5. There's another chicken deal too. So right on the end cap in the meat department, they have chicken legs, drumsticks or thighs for $1.69 a pound. So $2.03. $2.11. Giant pork roasts, $13. And then pork chops, $6. Today's a good day to stock up on meat if you keep meat in your freezer. So we're going to be having my daughter's graduation party in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to do pulled pork sandwiches in the crock pot. So I'm definitely going to get one of these big roasts. Here's another amazing deal. So this is on an end cap. Pork tenderloins for $3.68. Pork tenderloins are normally like $10 to $12 each, so this is a great deal. If you get into seafood, that's $5 off. Do you like my purse? I got it for $5 at the bins at Goodwill. Got the shoes there too. If you or your kids like toaster strudels, this is an amazing deal. Normally $4.19, 2 for $4. Hey all you vegetarians, time to stock up. So they have Morning Star for 2 for $7. $3.50 a package. Amazing deals. Also time to stock up on French fries, tater tots, anything like that. Normally $6, 2 for $6. So if you cook a lot, always make sure to check like the international foods aisle for seasonings. It's probably way cheaper. So you might see these big jars of seasonings that I have at home. I get them. This is the kind of international food section. Asian, Mexican, that kind of stuff. And they have a whole section for seasonings that is so cheap. It's so inexpensive. And there's nothing different or wrong about this stuff. And if you look, distributed, Snelling Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota. So you can get like double or triple the amount of seasoning for the same price in the international food section rather than the seasoning section on the other side of the store. My kids love these. We also like spruce them up and add fresh stuff from the garden. Good deal. I scored. I came for coffee and it's on sale. So I'm gonna get some hamburger buns, and I just wanted to show. I'm gonna get these because they're on sale. Now look at it. Best if used by July 1st. Right next to it. Best if used by July 10th. So just by paying attention, I'm gonna get 9 extra days of freshness on the July 10th buns. So don't forget to look at the expiration dates. So in the pet food section, there's a clearance aisle for cub foods. And I'm looking at these plum sauces. These are still good for another year. They don't expire for another year. And they're only $1. So I think I'm going to get some of these plum sauces to offer as a topping for the pork sandwiches also at the party. A little fancy. Alright, so I think I'm done. I'm going to go check out. Here's what I got. This might mean something. I don't usually do this hand signal, so this might mean something. Shaka, hang loose. So let's look at all these meat deals I got. All right. So here's the deal. If you don't know how a butcher works at the grocery store, when they cut the meat and put it out for sale, there's a window where they can guarantee it fresh. And they will put what that window is. User freeze by 6/25/26. So if I were to go to a fancy restaurant and get a London broil and pay $50, $60 for it, they would still serve me today this steak, this exact steak, because it still falls in the window of guaranteed fresh. So the fact that it's on sale doesn't mean that it's bad or expired or anything like that. It means it's the last day the butcher can guarantee it fresh from the day it was cut and put out. And so at my store, they usually put little green stickers, and you almost get it for like half off. So what I do is now I'll put these in freezer bags and put them in my freezer. And when we're ready to eat them, I'll take them out, thaw them out, and we'll eat them that day. Still guaranteed fresh, like if you were gonna go eat it at a fancy steakhouse. I got some great deals today. Saved a lot of money. Do you know a single white rose is a symbol for a psychic? I grew up with this hanging in my grandmother's house my whole life. When she passed, I got it, and I painted the frame blue to make it more interesting. Welcome to my kitchen. My mother painted this. All right, let's get this in the crock pot. We're gonna eat this tonight. All right, so this roast is really big, so I put a lot of seasoning on it. I also poked some holes in this giant sweet potato that I'm just gonna let roast whole. I've got a few carrots that I'm gonna throw in there. I'm gonna add a little beef broth and then turn it on. Dinner's ready. Just has to cook.